Take us to your leader. I am the leader. Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get into it. I'm Kenyatta, the ArtKitech. This will be a reading from the Tarot Apokalypsis. The title of this reading is Zapped. Were you zapped? Did they come in and zap you? I am hearing we were all zapped at one point in time. Some of us more than others. They zapped us. They got us. We were zapped. What was the point of the zap? What was that all about? To shock you into a space and time that is reality for you. For the who and what you are. But some of us were zapped and didn't feel the zap, didn't know the zap, didn't understand the zap, weren't paying attention to the zap. Some of us were zapped a little harder than others because we had to be awoken. Wake up! Motherfuckers, wake your asses up. All right, let's get into it. Here we have Two of Pentacles upright. Six of Swords in reverse. Prince of Swords in reverse. And we have the Wheel upright. And Nine of Cups upright. Ebb and flow. Positive and negative. I mean upward and downward, left and right. The eternal, the infinite, your infinite being. There is no infinity without you. This is what I'm hearing. You are infinity itself. Bearing the weight and the load, I'm hearing of, I don't know, I'm just hearing like many things, people, issues, circumstances, so on and so forth, okay? There's a lot going on around you. A lot going on within you. A lot going on within your being that people just don't quite understand, but it's not meant for them to. Okay, I mean, it's none of their business, none of their regard. They are not it. They are not with it, I am hearing, okay? And they are not a part of you. There are some, however, that are in your tribe, in your circle, I am hearing, of being, of your reality, okay? You may not have met them yet on this earth plane, but you will. I am hearing you see them, okay? So there are some that you see maybe through social media or something like that, okay? But I feel like your soul knows them and they know you. But I feel like at this time that you all don't speak to one another, okay? Or you haven't met one another formally, but you will. I feel as though you have come into you've come into, or coming into you're coming into knowing who you are. You know, they say, you know, we be born here. You know, maybe some folk choose to come, maybe not, I don't know. And completely forget who and what we are, okay? So you may be coming into a place and space of understanding yourself, finding out exactly who and what you are, okay? And I don't think this is anything, any kind of energy outside of yourself, okay? Maybe, I don't know, okay? But you're finding out, you're discovering self. You may have some guides, okay? I feel like you're no longer running from yourself anymore, okay? Trying to escape, I'm hearing, okay, a reality or something about yourself that maybe you could never quite understand, okay, or you didn't know, maybe you just didn't fit in or anything like that, so you were trying to run from that, you know, the real you. But I feel like you're not doing that anymore, and I do feel like you may have been in wherever you were, okay, in a place of deception, okay? You were deceived about some things, okay? And this may have to do with who you are. You know, there might have been people in your life who knew who you were, okay, but did things to keep that from you, or they had some kind of idea or inkling. Maybe they were paid to do this, okay? But I feel like you're no longer in that energy, okay, of deception and deceit and running from the true you, okay? I feel like you are, you know, very coming to that place, or you might be in that place where in this learning about yourself, you're very content and happy with who you are. And hell, I mean, like, you really are, like, you don't give a fuck, okay? Like, you're just loving it, okay? And I feel like you are coming, like, this is unfortunate shit for you. Of course it is. Of course it is. How could it not be when you're coming into the knowledge and the truth of yourself, and you're accepting it? You're not running from it. You're not in a place of deception, whether that be outside of yourself or within, deceiving yourself. And here you are coming into the fullness of your being, okay, and to the reality of yourself and full acceptance of, this is who I am. I want to know more. I'm learning more. Okay, and I feel like the universe even is serving you. Ain't no more fight and struggle with it. Ah, you got it now. Here we are. Zap. Okay. 10 of Cups in reverse. The Judgment card upright. 3 of Wands in reverse. And the 2 of Cups here in reverse. Let's see. You may not have, you might be a single person. Okay, you may not have any, you know, family or anything like that. Okay, you know, husband and the wife and the childrens, you know, and all of that type of thing. Okay, but I feel like I don't feel like that's an issue for you at this time. Maybe that's something that you want. I feel like you probably don't even have a lot of friends. Probably don't have a lot of people around you. But wow, it's like I heard the freedom train. You remember, like, what was that on Martin? When did Cole said that? The freedom train or something like that, okay? Like, you're on the freedom train, okay? Like, you've been rescued, okay? Some people didn't make it. Some energies and whatnot didn't make it, okay? But you're on the freedom train, okay? You've been rescued. And I feel like, I feel like or you being rescued, okay? This rescue thing is because of you coming now into, okay, I'm learning, I am accepting, okay? Not running for it, running from it, not living in deceit anymore, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the universe is like, okay, boom, you got it, okay? You on the right path. What you want, what you need, all right? Okay, regardless of what your truth may be, who you are may be, it's just the fact that you're accepting it, open to it. This tastes good. Let me learn some more. Okay, you've been pulled out here. Okay, of these drowning waters here. All right, you're not in a place. It's not you. You're not in a place more where you just wait and I hope it come in. whatever it may. I hope because you ain't even in that no more. This thing outside. I hope because no, you tasting and reveling in the reality of you. Like I said, you may not have even, you know, you might be a single person, which might be good because this allows you to come into the truth and the fullness of you before another person comes in, who hopefully will be in that energy as well. But see, that may not even be a part of the path that that has been designed and created for you, or maybe that you designed and created for yourself before you got here. You know what I'm saying? Here we got the Hangman in reverse. Okay, 4 swords upright, and we got the King of Cups upright. You know, maybe so, maybe no, I don't know. Okay, but like you ain't stuck. If you was ever stuck, okay, now sure I don't know what to do where I'm going, blah blah. Then that's coming to a close. You may still feel some of that sometimes here and there, but I feel like if you do, it's waning. Okay, it's not as strong as it was. Okay, anymore. I feel like you things that were blockages to you, things that you might have seen before as not possible. Okay, it's you. I feel like your eyes are being opened in such a way that it's like, how could I? Where was I at? What kind of prison cell was I in? Did I even thought like that? You know, that I was trapped. What the fuck? How could I think? How could I even place myself in certain situations? How could I talk to that person? How could I have eaten that food? What the fuck? What? I chose what to study, to do what kind of job? What? You understand what I'm saying? Like you're opening up. That shit is being, all of that dismantled. It reminds me of what's that movie? One of my favorite movies. Well, Inception. Oh my God, I love that movie. I really like Leonardo DiCaprio, y'all. Okay, as an actor. Okay, now when he was a child actor, I didn't. I was not crazy about him at all. But it's just when he got older, you know, and some of the roles he played, more mature roles, I really, really like watching his acting. And the guy that's in the movie with him, let me, because I can't think of his name. Was it something Love Hewitt or something like that? Hold on. What's his name? You know, Joseph Gordon. I was all off. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I really, really enjoyed those two in that movie. I really like Joseph Gordon-Levitt in the movie in the scene in the hotel. You know, when they were like in the air fighting and whatnot. Well, first time I went to see that movie, I was talking to this guy, this man actually. He lived in Milwaukee. I went to see him. We went to go see Inception. I promise you, when we left. When we saw it the first time, we left, and he looked at me. He said, "You want to see that again?" I said, "Yes." We turned right back around and went right that movie, saw it again. I love it. I have it. That's something I can watch over and over and over again, although I haven't watched it in a while, but I just love that movie, okay? But anyway, and I think about the situation, you know, with his wife, you know, when he was like, you know, listen, we got to go back. Okay, if I can't remember, you know, the specific, we got to come up out this dreamland and we have to go back. Okay. And you saw the crumbling, the world that they built was crumbling. That's what I think of here, this dismantling that is happening within you. You're right, like you're looking around, what the fuck was I doing? What was I thinking? How could I think that? How could I be so closed? How could I be, you know, be so shut down? Okay. Probably somebody black magic witchcraft on you too. Okay. But as you are coming into the truth and maybe not, but if so, as you're coming into the knowledge of yourself and not just coming into it, but coming into the acceptance of it, it is dismantling just like that whole world they built. That world that was built for you. Okay. It's just falling, it's crumbling, it's falling, it's crumbling. Okay. And that is, I feel like what is happening to you here. And I feel like you're sitting in, hey, you know, peace, contentment, okay? You know, maybe not look at her, she looks just so peaceful. Sitting here in this 4 swords, got a dog with her, okay, got a sword with her, okay, her mental self, you know what I'm saying, or fire, sitting outside in the dark, you know what I mean, sitting on the rock, I'm cool, I'm chilling, I'm content, I'm at peace, I'm learning more and more about myself, I'm eating it all up, okay? Let's see here. There's love here, okay? But this might be self-love. Or it might be, Like, look, like the heavens is shining here on you, okay? Because once again, I feel like you are, everything I said, coming to look at this world you done built around you for you, honey. Built on love of self. Here, got the watchtower, got the lighthouse, okay, to look and see, okay, who's coming with their bullshit. Okay, here we have the Five of Wands upright, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and here we have the Princess of Wands upright. Let's see. Okay. This, you know, this whole thing, this whole world here, this whole thing that was, that you were living, okay, that, well, let me say this. I think more so it's, you coming into this place here, okay. It might be a thing where there are energies that may see, you know, this taking place. Oh, they don't figure themselves out. They love themselves. They accept themselves, so on and so forth. You know, we got to try and destroy this. We got to try and dismantle it. Maybe there are energies of people that want to be in competition with you. But well, it ain't really nothing to be in competition with. You know, that's not even logical. Okay, somebody being in competition with you because about you. It's not logical, but you know, maybe it is somebody in their mind. Is what they do. Okay, but I feel like it's just really no dismantling you. This world that was created, that you are waking up from, this fake, false impersonator that you thought you were, that you were, you know, living out or trying to live out. It probably wasn't working because it wasn't you, okay? I feel like that is being dismantled here, okay? There might be energies like, well, hold on, wait a minute. Don't go. You understand what I'm saying, all right? You know, there might even be energies or people here or whatever that are these energies here that don't want you to leave, want you to stay in that energy. There might even be people here that want to, they might be lying on you, okay, saying you this, that, and the other, simply because you're not in their world, in their realm anymore, or probably because they can't manipulate you anymore. They probably can't even find. Listen, they probably, they may be standing right there letting you dance. You know, y'all might be at the Aldi's, at the grocery store. You might see them at the grocery store. You might see them, you know, just out and about, you know, somewhere, you know, you might be at the mall or some shit like that. And they may be at the Starbucks line. They may be letting you dance square in your face and don't even know that they're looking at you, because you're not no longer in that false reality, that falseness. They don't even see you anymore. You may look and be like, they don't see me. And they may not. Because you're not living in the false realm anymore. And I only know, again, I think the key here is the acceptance, that you are accepting you. And loving it, eating it up. Okay? You're not lying to yourself. You're not allowing the lies to become a part of you anymore. You're dismantling them. Go. Okay? Confirmation. Let me see. Okay. Isis, the goddess of willpower here. Okay. Living in your will, shit. Uh-oh, wrong. Let me see something. Okay, Great Mother Isis, the goddess of healing and magic. Okay, you're healing here. okay, was crucial to ancient Egyptian religious beliefs. She's known today by her Greek name Isis. However, the ancient Egyptians called her Aset. Her name translates to Queen of the Throne, which is reflected in her headdress, which is typically, a throne. So basically what I'm saying is she was known as a goddess, or is the goddess of healing and magic, okay? I feel like here, you are healing. Okay, coming into your magic, which is you, your being. Okay, now these things again that you thought was impossible, you're probably looking at like it can only be possible. How could it be impossible? These things that I want to do, who I am, want to explore, so on and so forth. Things that I'm producing, it is my magic, it is my reality, it is my me. It is possible. There's no such thing as impossibility because it is your magic that you can now yield. Because you're living in you, your truth, your reality, not trying to be something else. And it just won't work. How come it won't work? Because it ain't you. It was never meant for you to do or be. It's not your path. It's not your lane. Okay? All right. All right. Isis was a goddess of contradictions. While she could be bloodthirsty and ruthless, she was also compassionate and loyal. Be compassionate and loyal to yourself. And if you have to be bloodthirsty and ruthless, the folk that want to come back and try and drag you down and put you in some kind of false world that they living in, okay, because it's beneficial to them, because they could, do stuff to you, talk about you, mistreat you, so on and so forth. If you got to be bloodthirsty and ruthless about it, however you choose to be, I ain't telling nobody go out there and do nothing to nobody. This is a reading for entertainment purposes only, etc., etc. Do what you have to do to preserve your life, or just act like they just ain't there. And you may never even see these people again. Just like I said, they may be looking you dead square in your jaw and not even know it's you. Guess what? You may be looking them dead square in their jaw and not even see them, because you're in a whole nother world and realm, the one you were supposed to be in, that you probably would, if you had been in the first place, you never would have even met these folk, okay? But, sometimes we're thrown into worlds and realms and realities that we ain't supposed to be in, at times that is beyond our control, like when we're born. Okay, all right. Okay, so why zapped? You were zapped, I'm hearing, into your time and space. Period. Your reality. And it didn't come at first. It didn't happen right away. But when it happened, I feel like it was because, how like when a person is dying, like they're dead, and what they do, they had electrical paths, whatever, and they put them on it to kind of zap them, the electrical currents to zap them back to life. This is what has occurred here for you. You were zapped back into, reality, into life, into truth, yours. That many may not know or understand. I don't have to keep saying it over and over. It does not matter. It's not about them. Your life is not about them. It doesn't matter. Just keep walking, and on your path and in your reality of you. Okay. And I'm hearing you were zapped back into the control of your being that no one else can take away from you. It cannot be taken from you. It cannot be stolen from you. Okay. It can only be magnified in you, in your being. Okay. As you sit and taste and savor and revel in the thought and the truth of your being and your reality, you are going to love it. I feel like you are in a space and place of loving it, but I'm here, but it's going to get even better with time. Just keep moving forward. All right. All right. Thank you.